My friends, we are loading into Dragon Age Origins. We have episode 2. I welcome you to this episode. So in the previous episode we got to this particular camp that we have here. Haven't moved anything since. I don't really know what we are supposed to do, to be honest. So I figure that we will just explore around a bit. I'm not gonna take any cookie coin bets for now, since I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But if we just continue, we will figure it out. Exploring around. I think also this episode is going to be very short, because I realized that my hand controller
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
is running very low on batteries, and I don't have a backup set, so in case my controller dies, we will resume in a later episode. So this is the camp that we have here.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Well, they are doing something interesting. Can we talk?
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Okay, never mind. Let's see. Let's take up the map quickly. We need to go up here. Alistar joining the Grey Wardens. Okay. We have some dog kennels. We have Duncan's fire. We can perhaps go there and talk to him. Quartermaster. So in that case, let's go down in this direction. See if we can enter these tents.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Okay. Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts. We'll see in the coming battle. How should I know? Let's say number 2.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
No, probably not.
As you wish.
How about you? Are you also talkative?
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about him. No, he's inside.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little about him? I would like an audience with the Teyrn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am. How do you know that? I'm not Grey Warden yet.
Kalen's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination you don't share. No, I don't. I didn't know that. Yes, I've heard that. Let's take number 2.
Marek respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marek would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet?
My father was the Terran of Highever. I've never been out of Highever. No, we've never met. Let's take number 1.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't, he seems like a fool to me. You don't seem very fond of him. 1 or 3? 3.
He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
New codex. Okay. Let's see. Let's go up in this direction. Here we have a tent. Oh, Duncan. Let's talk to him.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I'm ready to begin the joining ritual. I have some questions.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Okay. That's his tent. Can we enter it? No. We came from there, so we haven't been up in this direction.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Tern, I hope.
No, I haven't. More instructions. Do you talk to everyone like that?
If you're not from the Tern, what do you want? We're busy.
I will leave you to your business. You don't look like the other soldiers in the army. Can I ask you something? Let's take number 2.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
Okay, that was a short answer. I will leave you to your business. What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
What does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Okay, so they are basically human Gotreks. Berserkers. I should be going... I have a Mabari hound of my own.
Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with Caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
Absolutely not. I hope you're joking. If the reward was right.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Okay, that was a really nice conversation, actually. I really enjoyed that.
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
That one is locked. Kennel
Excuse
monster.
me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
We stand here in this hour.
And up here we had the
So,
David.
any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they'll, maybe they will. We'll see. So what? That wouldn't frighten me. The wilds? Aren't there barbarians in the forest? Let's take number 3.
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
I doubt they will send us into pointless danger. Why would they send us into the forest? Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay, so that was the end of the conversation. Who are you?
Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
The Chantry claims magic is sinful because magic is powerful and dangerous. Not entirely, no.
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
It sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Perhaps they should tranquil all mages then.
You might feel differently were you a mage.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
I feel badly for you. Let's talk about something else.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, look at that. We have it. Oh, it's locked.
That course of action is inadvisable.
That course of action is inadvisable. Okay, let's then go up and in a second. Servant.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. You are locked. Not much more we can do over here. Can we pick you? Insufficient skill. Let's go up here then and continue with the story.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what? You're a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean. That's a terrible thing to say. Let's take number one.
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be Alistar. Don't worry, I'm not a mage. Would that make your day worse? Let's take number one.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's get on with it then. Pleased to meet you. My name is Edian. I can't prepare on my own. What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
I believe no.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument, what was that?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward. You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger. and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
You don't have to accompany me, do you? What about the other recruits? I look forward to traveling with you. Number 3.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I believe no.
Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them. You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay. Nice. Let's go back to Duncan then. It should be basically straightforward, right?
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your blood
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
Yes.
Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Pleased to meet you. That's me, the new guy, number 2.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You 4 will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
And what's the second task? What do we need the darkspawn blood for? Going to the wilds, isn't that dangerous? Surely you couldn't acquire some blood before now. Finally, some action. Let's take number 2.
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Finding an archive and 3 vials of blood, understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, so it's 4 of us. Nice. New quest. Where did we see the quests? Here. Tainted blood. Find the 3 vials of darkspawn blood. Duncan has asked Alistair to lead you. Sir Jory and Daveth into the Kortrai wilds to find stray darkspawn and collect 3 vials of their blood. This blood will be used in the secretive joining ritual. Recover the treatise from the Grey Warden cache. As a secondary task for the joining ritual, Duncan has asked Alistair to find a ruined Grey Warden outpost in the wilds. Supposedly it contains a cache of old and important treatise that needs to be recovered. Okay, let's move out then. Can we just open it?
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
So let's start it. I don't plan to play for much more than 5 more minutes, to be honest. Saving content, let's wait, and we are... Okay, use directional buttons to target specific creatures or center in on them. The radial menu, or center them in the radial menu. Left stick, right stick, okay. The inner ring highlight indicates the target is acquired. Okay, with ability, any ability used will be applied to that target. Okay, that's interesting. Now let's take a look around. Let's see. That was Oi. Let's take everything.
Yes?
Ah. Oh, okay. I don't want to talk to anyone
hey, I'm
right
following
now.
you, aren't I?
I want to take these ones. That's it. I believe so.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least. If we don't have time, let's go. We can take you back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is a part of your test. We'll just fight our way out of trouble. You sound like a coward to me. I agree. This is too dangerous. Let's take number 1.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay. Can we... Doesn't seem to be anything around. So let's continue then a little bit more. Are these Darkspawn?
Now is better than later. Got it.
Got it. I'll get on it.
Why do you...
Right. I'll get on it.
So these are our first darkspawn. Nice. Na 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 na. Sounds like we have more about. Let's pick you up before you disappear. Venom. I am Venom.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
There we have something.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostergar was asking about those.
Why did he want them? Do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Good. Thank you for that. Then how do we get over there? Feels like we need to get over some other place and then go over, like over here on the other side and get up here. We can't go down. I mean, it doesn't look like we can go up anywhere else.
Darkspawn, kill them all. I'll get on it now, better than later. Got it. Right. Right. I'll get on it. Got it. Right there. Get off my back.
Nice. Nothing there. There we have some. And there we have some.
Target practice, anyone?
Are they attacking each other? That's kind of
Got it. I'll get on it. Got it. Now, better than later. Got it.
This battle system is not the best as usual. See, do we have... How do we pick up new quest? Okay, we'll take a look at that in the next episode. Insufficient skill. Okay, vial of darkspawn blood, so we only need to basically pick them up from the corpses. How many do we have? Can we see that? No. We can't really see progression. That kind of sucks. But it's still this one that we need to find. The cache. There was something over here somewhere, right? Oh, this is how we got up? Oh, nice. What happens if you go in? Nothing. Okay, so we had a building in this direction on the other side of this hill. Can that have been the... So this must be the old... What was it? A library or something? Whoa!
Everyone's as ugly as the first. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get off. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Nice. It was empty. Nothing there to pick up. Okay, let's pick you. Okay, saving. So, we have something in front of us here. Yeah, this looks like an old monastery or church or similar. So this, we could be in the right direction. Let's do like this. We finish up the episode. We're up to 36 minutes. So that's approximately where I hoped we would end up. In the next episode, we will continue with this. And we will try to find the cache. I think that is going to be our challenge for the next episode. Basically finishing these 3 quests that we have now. For now, my friends, I thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and as always, I see you next time.